What's going on, YouTube? You got your favorite female trucker, trucking with Kayla. So as y'all can see from the title, 2 years with my CDL. Time is flying, flying. So I'm grateful for these 2 years. So I'm just gonna go down the line of what these 2 years was like for me. Because I tell people all the time, for those who are watching, those who don't have their CDL, for those who do have their CDL, my experience is going to be different from yours. I tell people that all the damn time. YouTube, y'all get it, but TikTok don't. Like, he'll be like, well, when I got a job, I make this much. Well, I do this, I do. Y'all, it's so many companies out here. It go off age, experience, state. Like, everybody experience in trucking is different. You might come across a couple people that got the same experience than you, but other than that, your experience is going to be different from mine. You get different managers than me. You're at different terminals, but people don't get that. Everybody think we got the same experience, but we don't. So just know that when y'all watching my videos and when you watching other people's videos, because what I think is good, they might think is bad. What they think is bad, I might think is good. Everybody's experience is different. I always tell people that. Go see for yourself. Your experience is going to be different from mine. So for me, 3 years trucking, I started off 3 companies in less than, I forgot a company. Wait, no, 3 companies is less than a year. So boom. For those who knew or ain't known, I had a bad driving record. So I couldn't get hired. I finished CDL school. I made a video for like over 50 companies that didn't hire me. The only companies that would hire me was JB Hunt, Night Transportation, Western Express, May Trucking, then McLeod. So I wasn't aware of these companies because these companies didn't come to my school, so I had to go search for these companies. But I started off at Night Transportation. I waited 3 months for a trainer. Crazy, with no pay. So I was at Night Transportation about 7 months, drove about 4 or 5. Then I went over to JB Hunt, Night Transportation. I feel like it's a great starter company, but pay. I was taking home $400, $500, $600, $700. Take home. That was not good. I was over the road, so I was out weeks at a time. Once again, then I come across people at Night Transportation that said, oh, I made $14,000, $15,000. My experience, no, bro. I was making no money there. 2, JB Hunt. Went to the Amazon account. Ooh, boy. Y'all see that video. That's the best and most money I have made. But managers were so bad that I'm just like, F y'all. I'm leaving. No, I ain't got to do this. No, F y'all. I thought the grass was green on the other side. So I stayed at the Amazon account about 3 months. Best money. Managers sucked, though. I'm not going to lie. Managers was like, if I'm being realistic, I say 3 out of 10. Like, it was bad. They was very young. I felt like a lot of them was like fresh out of school, too, so they're new. While I'm being new, so it's like 2 people trying to learn together. Instead of working together, everybody doing their own thing. I ain't like that. So I thought the grass was green on the other side. I came across McLeod, another company. When you go from, I was grossing like 23 at JB Hunt. Taking home, taxes would eat me alive. Taking home 16,000. Talking about 16,000. Taking home 1,600. Taking home anywhere from 13 to 16. To me, that is great money when you came from Night Transportation, taking home $400 to $700. And I was only working 4 days at JB Hunt. Night Transportation, I was out for a month and a half, 5 weeks. So that's it right there. My bad, I got a text, so I got distracted. Then I went to McLeod. Orientation, I'm excited. Good company, I'm excited. They seem, everybody always say, go to a small company, go to a small company. Went to the small company. I was excited. I went there. Dude came back. He said, it's a good company, but you don't make no money. He showed me his pay stubs at orientation. We all looking crazy like, bro, this ain't gonna work. So I told you, everybody's experience is different. So I'm just like, I'm gonna just see how it is. Man, no money. I was there for a month and a half. Once again, hopping around. People always say, don't hop around. Once again, everybody's experience is different. You got people saying hop around, F these companies. Then you got some people that say you have to show stability. My bad, I got a call. But show stability. Then, so I'm like, I can't stay here. They got me, I did like 2 loads in a week. They giving me loads that take me 2 days to get there. but they saying it's 4 days because of the appointment time, but they're not going to pay you for no layover wait. I'm like, they had no freight there. They was a small company. I'm like, this ain't going to work for me. So I was trying to go to a different company. One guy sat me down. He said, I'm going to be honest with you. He said, you have to show some type of stability. He said, you're not even a year in, and you've been in 3 different companies. He said, I get it. I was a truck driver. He named off all these mega companies. He said, they make you want to leave. They're not doing things right. He said, that's why a lot of people stay for a year. They sacrifice a year. Then they get rewarded. He said, you have to show some type of stability. So I'm like, cool, let me just rat it out. So nobody would hire me. So I went back to JB Hunt. They had a local account. So at this point, I've been over the road for a year. 3 different companies over the road. So I'm like, JB Hunt. Went back to JB Hunt, Home Depot. They hired me. Home Depot started off good, then paid. They said they was overpaying us. Pay change. So then I just switched. Now I'm on the intermodal account. So my goal is, I've been at JB Hunt a year and a half now. So like I said, it been, well, not a year. Yeah, almost. It's been a year and a half. This video just a little late because I've been having my CDLs for like 2 years and some change. But I've been at JB Hunt a year and a half. I literally just seen that because I got written up. So it showed how long he was at JB Hunt. So yeah, I've been at JB Hunt. I've been thugging it out. That's why I said my goal is to finish up here, to try to switch back local JB Hunt. The goal is to really start my own company. Get me a truck. It don't matter what it is at this point because I got knowledge on it all. For y'all who didn't know, I was in the process of franchising a trucking school. I was doing the dump trucks. Like, I got knowledge on everything. It's just I told you I had a business partner that didn't have his stuff in order. So it go from the cost of starting a business, split in half, to now I got to come up with all this money by myself, and that's kind of hard to do. But that's it. 3 different companies in a year. Knight, JB Hunt, McLeod. I don't even count McLeod on my resume. Then back to JB Hunt. But my favorite things about trucking, I guess a lot of people would say pay. I just started to make decent money, but I would still recommend it because I told you, I see other people they don't really post their pay stubs. People be lying, but people say they make all this money. We're visual people. I see people buying all these nice cars, buying nice homes, so they got to be able to maintain it from somewhere. So I will always say, I feel like it's pay. People say traveling the world, that don't make me no difference. We at work. I don't care that I'm in Cali and Texas. You at work. But some people like that freedom. That's another one. That's my favorite thing. You're not being micromanaged. When I say you out on that road by yourself, you out on that road by yourself. So pay and nobody's being over your back is my favorite things. I'm going to get to the cons for me because I'm an easy pleaser if I didn't know. I don't really complain too much and I don't overly I don't know. I just like to get straight to it. I'm easy to please. I'm very simple. I don't want much out of life. I just want to make good money. That's it. Travel the world. I don't have high expectations from this world or a job. So cons, the only thing I would say con is in trucking that grinds my gears is managers. Your managers are your best friends. Your managers, I won't say are your boss, but those are who you rely on. Something go wrong, you call your managers. You lost, you call your managers. You sad, you call your managers. You need to call off, you call your managers. Your manager's supposed to be your right-hand man. I feel like you and your manager should be best friends. But in trucking, sometimes it don't work like that because you spend all day texting and talking to your manager back and forth. Your manager say, hey, what you want to do? Hey, we got this. How you feel about this? Hey, you want to get home? And I feel like your manager should be your best friends, but it don't work like that because like I said, to them, it's a job too. But truckers, we out on this road, so I feel like it should be a type of friendship, a type of companion. You should know that I have a family at home and this and that, but you have to be passionate about your job to feel like that. I feel like managers should know they drivers because we're the one on the roads, but it don't work like that. Parking. As a truck driver, it's so crazy that there's never nowhere to park. There's no way. People always say, oh, you just got to shut down early. Time management. I shouldn't have to shut down early to find a parking spot. I shouldn't have to shut down. I just feel like, y'all see all these trucks. Like I said, we be parking on the side of the highways. We be parking illegally. We be parking at places we shouldn't park. Like I said, illegally. Parking at Walmart stores. I be seeing trucks out in the cut, parked in a no outlet. There's no way that it should be no parking. So those are my pros and cons. I'm trying to think of some little ones because y'all know the video got to be 8 minutes. I'm almost at 8 minutes. But traffic, like little stuff like that. I feel like when they say you get in trucking, you really need patience. So my 2 years in trucking, I got patience. Like, you're in traffic, you're in traffic. Like, I don't let it get the best of me. I actually haven't never really got, like, stuck in, like, bad traffic, knock on wood. Like, every time I drive, it be, like, cool. Might get a little traffic, but I ain't never been nothing that's, like, major where I'm shut down for hours. What else? Home time, I think that just go off the company. That's why I tell you, every company is different. So all the companies I've been at, home time was pretty decent. It's just over the road. Since we talk about my truck experience, my favorite right now, since I did OTR, I did regional, I did local, OTR would be last. I will say home daily I don't want no smoke, y'all. Home daily will be top 2 for me. And regional at number 1. But I only say that because of pay. If I got paid how I'm getting paid now, if I was taking home $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, $1,600 take home, we're not talking about gross. I don't count gross. If I was taking home that in local, I will be in heaven. But no, that's not how it went for me when I was local at the Home Depot account. So regional right now, regional is the only one that is giving me a consistent paycheck at a consistent rate. And you only working, I just feel like that's how work should be. You work Monday through Friday. It ain't nothing going on during the weekday. And you off on weekends. As I said, I work Sunday through Thursday. I'm off Fridays and Saturdays. Like, I feel like those are the best days to be off. So I like regional. I'm not going too far. I would definitely pick regional over local. But my reason is for pay. Being home every day, there's no perk if I can't afford these things. I can't afford to do anything because I'm barely making the money. So I just feel like everybody's experience is different, but that's my experience. Them 3 different companies in less than a year, my pros, my cons, but like I said in the beginning, I would recommend getting your CDL. Definitely if you don't know what you're doing, I feel like getting your CDL is like the military. I don't care what nobody say. It reminds me of that because people go to the military when they don't know what they want to do. When you want to make good money, get benefits, have somewhere to stay. CDL is free living. It's people that live on their truck. You're not paying any bills. You need to drive around. You're a bobtail and driving your truck. Like, I feel like a CDL is a great outlet for me. I don't want to be in a truck 40, 50 years and retiring. Once again, everybody's experience is different. For me, nah. I always told myself I want to do 5 years in trucking. Trucking is a stepping stone for me. But for those who don't know what they want to do, I feel like getting your CDL is a great start. You could be on that road coming up with a master plan. You could be on that road figuring out which career you want to go to. You could be on that road figuring out what college you want to go to. You could be on that road figuring out what you want to invest in. You're sitting by yourself for hours. It becomes tunnel vision. You're going to get tired of music. You're going to get tired of movies. You're going to get tired of talking on the phone. So it's going to be a lot of isolation of you and yourself. Trucking is a great place for people who don't know what they want to do. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, I feel like trucking, it is hard. I might be making it sound like it's a little easier now because I'm 2 years in. But my first year, back in GPSs, bridges, like, trust, I had my meltdowns. I cried on my truck. I'm telling my mom I'm ready to come home. But once you have a vision, once you have a plan and you stick to it, trucking is going to become a beautiful thing for you. It's going to be hard when you first started. You have to learn all these parts. You got to go to trucking school. You got to put up with BS. That's life. That's why I tell people I don't complain because that's life. Ain't nothing going to just keep coming easy. Definitely when you're trying to better your life. When you want more for it. Anytime you work harder and want more for your life, that's when things really start to get hard. But I feel like trucking is a great outlet for those who don't know what they want to do, for those who like to travel the world, for those who want to make great money. It's going to be hard because driving an 18-wheeler is not for the weak. Back in the 18-wheeler is not for the weak. Having patience, talking to other people ain't for the weak. It's not. But once you get the hang of it, it's going to become an art. You're going to be passionate about it. You're going to love it. But now I went over my time. But that was it, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and cut your alerts on. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and cut your alerts on. Check on what Kayla is out.